Namaste everyone. My name is Vikram Dubey and I'm shooting my fifth video today. I make videos on spirituality, mainly Nam Jap and meditation. So today I'm going to talk about Nam Jap and also Karma and Karma Yoga. So I'll just briefly touch upon my own personal experience, and I've spoken about this in my previous videos. So I request all of you to watch my previous four videos. They are not very long, just the max is about 17 minutes, and the shortest is about 5.5 minutes. So I've been doing various forms of meditations for over 35 years. So I started with meditating on my thoughts, just observing my thoughts, and breath meditation, meditation on various parts of my body, like focusing, paying attention to my heartbeat, which is quite challenging. So I've done that too. And if there is some discomfort in the body, like if there is some lower back pain, so I'm just sitting with my eyes closed and observing the pain without even desiring that the pain goes away, just without any judgment, just observing the pain. Or if I've had a headache, I used to do that. uh, I've done this many times. Like, I would have a headache and I would never take any medication for that. I'll just sit down, I'll meditate, I'll just pay attention to the headache. And because I'm paying attention to the headache, it will become little bit more severe, but within 15 to 20 minutes it will go away, completely go away, and I wouldn't have another headache for like 2 years. So I'll have a headache once in 2 or 3 years, and I'll meditate on the headache. So that's something you can also try. And another thing, when I was meditating for 35 years, over 35 years, it gave me a lot of benefit. I was always very calm and relaxed and peaceful, loving, respectful, joyful, and little bit funny also sometimes. So I was leading a good life, but there was something missing. Firstly, I was not fully enlightened. I was fairly enlightened, but not fully enlightened. In fact, not very enlightened when I was meditating. But for the last 2 years, over 2 years, I've been doing Nam Jap. So I follow my Guru Premanandji Maharaj from Vrindavan, India. He is an enlightened Guru. He is a realized Guru, and he is very famous all over the world. He speaks in Hindi, so people who speak Hindi, understand Hindi, only those people follow him, but he has a following of tens of millions of people. So I've been following him for over 2 years now, and I do Nam Jap and I chant Ram, 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 and it has given what I was looking for so many years. So I made a connection with the divine, not full connection, but I'm beginning to make a connection, and I'm fairly enlightened now, not fully enlightened, but fairly enlightened. And I have begun to experience my innermost self, my true self, my innermost self, my soul, which is divine. And I've spoken about this in my previous videos, so I won't repeat. Now, the benefit of Nam Jap is there is lot of benefit. It will transform your life. It is transforming my life. It has transformed a lot, and I think there is a lot of transformation going to happen in the future, in the next 3 to 5 years. I'm very confident. I'll be a completely different person in next 2, 3, 5 years, because I am a different person in the last 2 years. So there is a lot of benefit, but the biggest benefits are twofold. One, when we chant Ram, 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 the mind gets, how should I say this? Distracted, not distracted. I'll just look at what I've written. uh, I don't remember the exact word. I've used this word many. Distracted or diverted, sorry. Yeah. So so mind gets diverted from sense gratification to God's name, which is Ram, 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 Ram. And I've spoken in my previous videos that mind is always, for many millions of lifetimes, and if you don't believe in life, like multiple lifetimes, even if you think, even in this life, whether you are 30 or 50 or 80, mind is always involved in sense gratification, the 5 knowledge senses and 5 action senses. And please listen to my previous videos. I mentioned what these 10 senses are. So mind is always involved in sense gratification of these 10 senses. And when we chant Ram, Ram, mind is diverted from the sense gratification to God's name, to Ram, 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 God's name. And this has a very purifying effect. It has a very profound effect on us. And that leads to the second benefit, which is removing sanchit karma from our mind. So our mind has sanchit karma or accumulated karmas, again from millions of lifetimes. But even if you believe in this lifetime, all our karma or actions in this lifetime has always been to serve just ourselves, for our benefit. So whatever karma we do or whatever action we take, it's for our own benefit. Only then we do it, like most people. And when we do karma for our own benefit, they bind us. They are binding, because when we do good karma, we get reward. When we do bad karma, we get punishment. So these karma, which are done for our own benefit, bind us because of the reward and punishment. So they are binding. And they are like impurity, like an impurity in our mind. And when we do karma for the divine, that we are serving the divine, then it becomes karma yoga. Yoga means union. Like we practice yoga, it means union. So it could mean union of many things, but here it's union with the divine. So when we do karma or action for the divine, it becomes karma yoga. It becomes karma yoga, a union. It becomes a full circle. Because I mentioned in the previous videos, we are all, deep down, we are all divine. So when I'm doing a karma, so the divinity in me is doing a karma for someone else, and that person is also divine. So divinity is doing karma for the divine. So it becomes karma yoga, and it's non-binding. It doesn't bind us. So two things are very important. When we do Nam Jap, we remove the Nam, removes accumulated karma, and we have to do karma, like we have to eat, we have to survive. So we have to do karma. So when we do karma for the divine, that we are serving the divine, whether you are doctor, policeman, professor, lawyer, if you do karma for the divine, like your client is divine, right? Because everyone is divine, even the plants and trees and animals, everyone is deep down, everyone is divine. So if you are a policeman, you are helping the people. So you are doing work for the divine. If you are a surgeon, your patient is divine. You are a professor, your students are divine. So you are taking action, or you are doing karma for the divine. So that's karma yoga, and it's not binding. It liberates you, and it helps you in experiencing enlightenment. So I've been practicing this for 1.5, 2 years now, and it's so transformational. I can't explain in words. It's truly transformational. Because all my life, when I was working, I was always thinking about my benefit. Like if I learn, if I do well, if I do a good job, I'll it will sort of help me grow. It will improve my knowledge and experience. I'll get promotion, more salary. So I always thought about that. And the result was I was not very successful and I was not happy at all. But now for the last 1.5, 2 years, I'm practicing karma yoga. So doing karma, action, taking action for the divine. And it's been so enjoyable, so transformational. I'm so happy, so joyful every day when I'm working. And I'm not thinking of rewards anymore. But it has been very rewarding because I'm doing a better job. My quality and quantity of my work has improved. And I'm getting recognition in my workplace. And I'm growing. And I'm so happy. I'm very happy. So this is the concept of karma yoga. Again, as I said in my previous video, I've spoken about this, that Naam Jap is most effective if you want to walk on the spiritual path. If your ultimate desire is to get spiritually enlightened or liberated, or you want to experience your innermost self, which is divine, then Naam Jap is most effective. Yoga, meditation, reading holy books, scriptures, this is very difficult. Listening to gurus, it only does intellectual nourishment. When you listen to a guru, it just nourishes you intellectually. Just that was so good. I listened to this guru. He spoke about spirituality. It was so good. I felt so good. But it's all intellectual. It at an intellectual level. Or reading scriptures or holy books. You have to do sadhana. Sadhana means spiritual practice. And Naam Jap is the most effective practice. As my guru has said, as thousands of saints and sages have said in India for thousands of years, and also my own experience for the last couple of years. So I've done meditation for 35 years and it was very, very good. But I've done Naam Jap for only 2 years and it has been, I would say, 50 times more powerful than meditation. So 2 years of Naam Jap is 50 times more powerful and beneficial than 35 years of meditation. And I've practiced different types of meditations. I have practiced transcendental meditation, Vipassana. So I've practiced different types of meditations. So Naam Jap is very important. Because Naam Jap, when we chant Ram, 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 the Naam, the God's name, Ram, goes deep inside our mind and removes Sanchit Karma. So it's like cleaning a dish. So you use a scrub. If the dish is very, very dirty, if it's not cleaned for many, many years, it has got layers of carbon and it's very, very dirty. So you use the scrub. I mean, thinking that it will clean, or you do some spiritual study, or you talk to the dish, it's not going to happen. It won't clean the dish. No matter how good your intention is, how strong your desire is, you're talking to the dish, you are giving all the logics, but it won't get cleaned. You have to use the scrub. And the Naam, the God's name, is the scrub. So when you chant Ram, 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 it scrubs the utensil. It cleans the dish. And it won't fully clean the dish in one attempt. So you do it for years 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you are doing Ram, 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 Ram. You're cleaning, cleaning, cleaning with the scrub, which is the God's name, and then it starts shining. So every few months, every year, every couple of years, it starts shining, and the shine is growing, and ultimately, when all the grime and all the carbon and all the dust, everything has been removed, it shines. So this is how this is what happens to the mind. So Nam Jap removes the Sanchit Karma like a scrub. And I'll just briefly, because it's already over 15 minutes, so I'll just briefly just say, and I've said this before, you can do Nam Jap anytime, anywhere. Start by doing 5 minutes first thing in the morning when you wake up, and 5 minutes last thing before you go to bed. Just 5 minutes, Ram, 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 Ram. And you can do it anytime. You are traveling, you are in the car or public transport, or you are walking, or if you are at work and you take a break. Everybody takes breaks, like we go and drink coffee, which takes 10-15 minutes. So you can, instead of that, you can just chant Ram, Ram. And if you are not alone, there are 3 methods of chanting, doing Nam Jap, 3 methods. I'll quickly explain that. The first one is Vachik, or loudly. Ram, 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 Ram. This is Vachik, loudly. The second is Upanch, which is more powerful. Upanch, or whispering. So in this Nam Jap, only our tongue and lips move, and no sound is heard. Only we can hear it. So like this. And as you become more experienced, you will hear a whistling sound. It says low battery. I hope it doesn't affect the recording. So whispering, you might hear a whistle. So whispering, only tongue and lip moves like this. Don't try to whistle, just do the Upanch, slowly the whistle will come. And the third and the most powerful is Mansik, or mental. So you just chant Ram, Ram in your mind. So you don't say anything, no Upanch, no whispering, nothing. Just like this. I'll chant loudly just to make you understand. So just Ram, 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 Ram. So just in your mind, or you can close your eyes also. You don't have to move your hand or finger. I'm just showing it. So just chanting Ram, Ram in your mind, just thinking Ram, Ram, that is most powerful. But you start with Vachik, loud, and sometimes when you are not alone, there are other people, you can do Upanch. And when you are alone and you are relaxed, try Mansik. Mansik is the most beneficial but hardest. So Vachik, or loudly, is most effective to start with. When you are starting on this journey of Nam Jap, this is most important. Okay, friends, I'll leave it there. I really enjoyed recording this video. Hope you enjoy this video, and please watch all my videos, previous videos. And please like, if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button. And just share with your friends and family, and subscribe, and just write some comments. So if you have any question or any constructive criticism or positive like feedback or anything, just or ask question about anything on spirituality, and I'll answer every single question, and I'll respond to all the comments. Thank you so much. All the best. Have fun.